Hello and welcome again. We continue with part 2 for those who are following on through from the Facebook. Well, this is only actually to be uploaded on the YouTube channel, and we will see where we are going to go now and pull the next card. Just a reshuffle to bring up new energies, a little bit more. I was wanting to split there. Right, okay, let's see where we are at. I'm saying look at the bottom. Cleaning house. Okay, we'll put that one aside. I do not know why they want me to put that one there, but we will. And we will start from the top. Mountain. Number 6, we have a number 6 here. And this is ongoing from yesterday's energy, where as we sit within the elements of what's going on around us at the moment. Some are very, very panicky as to what's to come. Some are quite frightened. And that's to be expected for those who have not reached into the commitment of the magical map shifter. And often when we are on the path of enlightenment, we find that we are surrounded with people, and this comes on the internet as well, the constant bombardment of the stay-at-home virus, etc., all the doom and gloom, to keep your mind out of your heart. And this builds mountains of insurpassable, which is what the intentions is behind the whole epidemic, to build impossible mountains in order for a solution to be presented to us. However, we are not in the heart when we are in the shadow of the fear of the mountain. And I would turn its partner to see where we... Oh, there's 2 of them there. No, we only want 1. It's brought Stuck in the Mud, which is a 24, which equates to a 6 also. So we have two 6s here. And what is that actually happening is the fact that we feel absolutely stuck and powerless. And I'm going to add this card on the end to take this journey further, because when we have huge mountains before us and we feel that we are stuck in the mud, it is good to take time out and begin the cleansing of the house. What does this actually mean? It means to say that your thinking, your mindset, could do with some cleaning up. Because if you had worked on your mindset and you had freed yourself from the heavy chains, the links that are holding you into an old patterning of mindset, then this would not be felt with you. It will be around you, but it's like sitting in the eye of the storm. You'll be so much clearer than the wildness that's going on in the outer world. You do not need to be part of it. Yes, it is there, but you do not need to give the attention of your mind to either being stuck or the shadowing of the mountain. It is not your journey unless you choose it to be. So it's a powerful time to go within and look at what actually is creating fear, stuckness within you. It's preparation time. Cleaning out the inner compartments of your mind. We have lots of compartmental aspects of the brain which we are unaware of. And these need to be systematically brought to the fore to see what is actually in there. This is the deep subconscious. What do we need to work on in the cleaning out so that we are not in this energy, so that we can return or advance, they are saying, into this area. Now somebody needs to hear this. There is somebody who needs to hear that they need to clean up their mindset, to become unstuck, to be able to walk around the mountain and preferably walk away from it to where your map is shifting you. So we are at a time when you can shift your map, your direction in life, to where your heart wants you to go, and not where the old collective would want you to be at. It's no longer part of our world. Let it go. We will look at the next card and see where we're going. And we have a 10. And this one is rock bottom. And we're looking at the pathway that we have taken. And it has led us to absolute rock bottom. We can go no further. So when one hits rock bottom, and we're feeling absolutely powerless and absolutely overcome by the mountain, everything seems mountainous from where we are at. What is the time to be done is to spend wisely clearing your mindset. Things have not worked out for you. We learn and we grow the fastest by taking the time out to look at what's not grown for us. Our failures. We all have them. I know only too well the constant resetting from being at the rock bottom of failure. And it's a point that one can scream, shout, whatever it is. But what we then need to do in the releasing of the anger, of the fact that we have the failure face, the brick wall, is to take the wisdom of the knowledge that you have been following and to assess what you need to do now. Basically, you have all the answers within your heart. You need to go back to first basics, into your heart, and only take the map out from the heart when your soul is telling you exactly what it is that you need to be able to step forward. That's not going to say that you're not going to make mistakes again. We are human here on earth. And to make mistakes and to honour them is to grow. What is not good is to get stuck in the mud over this. Time to move on. And we are going to the next card, and this card again we had yesterday. So it's emphasising the details of details 43, which equates to 7. In the heart, examine the details. Don't be too swift to get up and to run off again, because you could end up running into the mountain if you have not spent the time in the inner preparation, the studying of your map, your inner compass, your leadership. How are you going to go about taking this out into the world? You have everything you need for your own knowledge and wisdom buried deep within you. And it's only by sitting and re-examining everything that you have experienced, and this doesn't have to be a book exercise. This requires looking at the details of your actions. What actions have you taken? And logging them within the mind, they are already logged there, and going back over. Now we are hitting 4 planets this month, starting this month, going into retrograde. So this is a retrograde card, because whenever a planet goes into retrograde, it goes back over the star sign that it was in, and then forward again. And this actually takes us time to redo what it is we have done. There's something that we have missed. What have you missed? What do you now need to go back and retrieve and to put right in order to be able to move forward again? This is, a lot of people don't like retrograde, but you just can't keep going and going and going. There are times when you need to take time out. Make yourself a nice pot of coffee or pot of tea or coffee. Sit, be comfortable, and meditate. Go into the heart and ask of your soul and your inner child, what have I overlooked? And the answers will actually rise up. You may have your a song that may come to you, or a message may come in some form or another, quite unrelated, but when one gets the word that's going to trigger the understanding as to what it is that needs to be re-looked at, the details, then you can move forward. We will move on to the next card and see where this has taken us. We have here 40. Follow the leader. Up until now, you have not been your leader in your own life. That is, means to say that you've given your power away. Where and to whom have you given your power again? And I'm not talking about equal commitment to somebody else who's also a leader. That is not the answer here. This is, where have you avoided following your own and being your leader from your heart? Where is your heart taking you? Where are you leading? You have all the tools that you need. You have the horse. The horse is a symbol of leadership. It is a leadership. And there is great wisdom held within this magnificent tree. It is time. We have the clock here. It is time, because this is an inner clock. It is time for you to awaken and be committed to being your leader in your own life. Other than that, if you give your power away and you cease to become your leader, blind alleys, that is where you will be led down. So, little steps. Sometimes we endure where we're at in order to be able to pay the bills. That's fine. That's very acceptable. As long as your core heart is happy with you taking the little steps of understanding as to where you are heading. And we have here some beautiful red leaves, which is, and they're pointing this to me, being the autumn time. So it may be the fact that we are on this new direction of understanding, looking at the details, to not get stuck in the mud again, to not be fearful of any mountains. They can be circumnavigated, and follow the leader of your own true self, your soul that sits within you. Your soul is your best friend, is also your leader, leading you. You are in partnership with your soul, the bit that's not got into the body, as I call it. And we will take a second card for this pair to see what we have. And solitude, which is a card that is coming up quite a bit at the moment. We have 1 in 3, 13, which is a good number. For myself, 13 is more of a completion than 10. 10 hasn't quite got there. 13 is a completion. And it equates to the 13 moon cycles that you have within a year. So it is also a powerful time frame. And we are in the time of the moon. There is a great shadow of the moon. We only have part of the moon. So within the solitude, we need to understand the half that we are not being shown. Question to you from the universe. Have you balanced the masculine and the feminine within? Have you done your inner work? And you are being given absolute perfect conditions with this lockdown in many parts of the world, not to hold on to the fear, but to equate to the solitude, your understanding of the details within your mind. What is not being shown to you at the moment? What do you need to sit and meditate on to allow your best friend, your soul, to reveal to you? It's a clouding over of some of issues as to where you're at. Spring cleaning of the compartmentalization within the mind is still needed. There's something buried deep that you have locked away, most often from a past life or many past lives that you did not want to deal with, that now needs to be able to be recalled to make sure that you can be the magical map shifter within your own life. Very important. And we will look at some of the doorway cards just to finish off here, and we will see what it is that we can. Oh, I got one already. Okay, one more. Oh, there we are. We have our 2, and let us see where we are at. And the first one that we have here, we actually have snow on the ground. This is wintry conditions. This is how we are feeling at the moment, being the stuck within the mud. We feel as though we are in a forced isolation at the moment. And yet this is also like the bear going into hibernation in the wintertime. It is the time when the seed has been planted in the earth and is sitting ready for the warmth of the spring to reawaken it. It has not sprouted yet. It is hidden within the earth. And it is a time to spend in hibernation. Good time to repair the body. Lots of sleeping. One can go and have fresh air, stand on the earth, and take care of the physical body by resting. We do not rest enough in this go, go, go world. It is important to rest. And the message says, change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed, as change beckons today. And this equates very much so with the magical map shifter. This is spirit expressing the importance of your own ability to become and be the magical map shifter. Where are you taking your life? Expect change. And a lot of people do not like change. They cling to the old. But the old is no longer working. And so humanity is required to embrace change. And I will look at the other card, which is a very solid door. We have the blue and we have the bronze metal appearance with the flakiness of the paint here. And we have the ability to knock. This is a dual door, is what they're saying. The duality coming back to the mind, the masculine and the feminine, or are we experiencing the need to look outside our world? Let us see what the message is. Deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on. Hold on. And it says to pass this card on. And again, this is about passing the you, digging deeper and deeper within yourself. And you're expressing the need to dig deeper. And we're looking at, as the whole reading has been for today, the digging deep to get the masculine and the feminine, because we're talking the two doorways, the two knockers on the door, the two doorways. And here, the cleansing of the compartments within the mind. You dig deeper and dig deeper before you will find you becoming unstuck. I will leave that one with you for today, and may your heart star shine brightly until we meet again. Bye.